What's good, producers? It's Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com here with another Producer Motivation 911. Today we're going to be discussing how you can fight those pesky PayPal chargebacks. Producers, the first time I ever got what you call a PayPal chargeback, I had never wanted to beat somebody's ass in my life that much. I have never wanted to find a stranger and say, hey, fade.com/you. Because when I got a chargeback, if you don't know what a chargeback is, it is basically this. A rapper comes and buys a beat and uses their credit card. They say, I like this beat. I just don't want to pay for it. So they report to PayPal. Hey man, somebody bought a beat and I don't know who, but they used my credit card and I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for that. PayPal being a very fair business and company, they say, okay, we're going to take the funds away from this particular business and we're going to put it on hold for 30 days until you guys present substantial amounts of evidence that basically tell us who's being fraudulent. Chargebacks don't happen often because I think that most rappers, they're not trying to do fraudulent activity like that. They're just trying to rap over the beats and they are trying to pay producers and do fair business. But there are them fools out there who try to hustle the game and hustle the system. Well, this is why you got your big brother Kurt to help you out. I have had chargebacks. My first chargeback was for an exclusive beat of over $400. So imagine you get the money and you're looking at the money inside your account and you're like, dope, I can now take care of my bills. And then all of a sudden you get an email that says, hey, we're going to hold $400 of your money for 30 days until we can get this whole thing squared away. This is what happened to me. Pissed me off. I wanted to fight anything and anybody. But I had to understand that that's just PayPal doing fair business. They want to make sure they see what the story is on both sides. PayPal basically has this process. They notify you first when somebody does this because it doesn't always happen with hand-to-hand transactions with you and the actual person doing a chargeback. Sometimes these rappers go and take their grandmother's credit card and they take the credit card and they make a purchase of your beat, right? And then the grandmother goes in her transactions and says, hold on, I never paid for Give me some instrumental by Curtis King Beats. That's not a real beat, but you get my point. So they have the right to contact PayPal or the credit card company and say, yo, unauthorized transactions, I need you guys to get me my money back. So that being said, that is why they do it. But the process goes like this. You get an email that comes in that says, yo, there's been an unauthorized transaction. We got to figure this thing out. They take the funds from you and they ask you to present a substantial amount of evidence. Now, I called PayPal the first time and I actually got my money back within a few days. But I called them because I was like, yo, I've been doing fair business for over 10 years with you guys. Why now? So what they told me is this. There's a few different things that you can do to save your ass when you get a chargeback. And I'm going to share those with you right now, as well as my own that have helped me win 98% of my cases. I feel like Larry H. Parker.
91% of our cases.
When you get a manual order, because most of these things happen on manual orders, because these little guys who do this, they think they're real smart and no. Forget all that. They do it on manual orders. Why? Because it's on you to send them the beats. What I did is this. I no longer send my beats through the email. Why? Because when I send beats through email, there is no evidence that that person actually got it. They can always say they never got the email. There's no evidence that shows that they actually downloaded it once they got the email as well. That being said, I had to figure out what service is out there that basically tells me when people download anything I send to them. Haha, WeTransfer.com. So I love WeTransfer. I use it to even send one MP3 at a time, but I send it to the email. What happens is once these shiesty guys, because their goal is to get your beat for free, once they get that email and they get that link, which expires in 5 days, they get that link, they download the beat, you automatically get an email. There's a confirmation that says this person, yada, 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 at this email just downloaded your beat. Guess what? Evidence piece number 1. Now, if you have exclusive orders, what I suggest is that not only should you send mail that has your contract in it, you should send a CD with your beat as well so that they have some sort of receipt. Keep the receipt that you sent it off to this address, and that way it starts to add up as you present more and more evidence. Now, one of the beautiful things about my Flash store, if you use my Flash store, is that If anybody downloads your beat, it gives you all this information that says the time, the amount of times that they downloaded it, where they viewed it from, and who actually downloaded it. It gives you all this information, and it makes it to where those pesky ass chargebacks are not coming back to bite you in the ass, because people do it. They usually do it around the holiday season, like right now, like as if it's not bad enough we're not selling a lot of beats during this time. As if it's not bad enough, now you want to come and try to get beats for free? Nah, champ. These are a few ways that I think can really help your case and get you your money a lot faster. Jump on the phone with PayPal too. Make sure that they know as soon as you get that email, you're committed to doing fair business, because that's going to work in your favor. Because I called as soon as I got that email, and mind you, I was on the road. I called PayPal and I said, yo, somebody doing some fraudulent stuff right now. I've been doing business with you guys for this amount of time, and I've been doing good business. They said, we know, Curtis King. We know. Keep doing your thing. We're going to get this squared away. Please show us proof that this person downloaded it, and then we'll go from there. And within a few days, I have my $400 back. Now, these are my ways and my tactics that I've used before. Maybe you know a few other ones that can help everybody here. Please do share that. And please leave a comment below. Subscribe, like, share. Once again, this is another Producer Motivation 911. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.